Hello. Hello, beautiful souls. Hello, beautiful souls. Hello, world. Happiness, joy, and peace. Down, down. Where's the meat? Alright, here. Snow. Down. Okay. Alright. I got a little bit of assembly to do. So, I've hollowed out the peppers. And I'm not really that interesting, so I'm gonna just go in and show you what we've got. Table. And right, I have my spice palette here. Alright, so what we're working with first, and the first thing I want to get in the oven is these beautiful peppers that we hollowed them out, see? Alright, well first, I have some leeks here. So I'm going to put some leeks in the bottom of this pan. They're going to give us a lot of flavor and give us a lovely little bed for our radishes. And then I've got this here that I'm going to put in there. I'm going to go ahead and season that just a little bit. So I'm just going to add a little bit of hamburger. That's going to add the, usually when you make rice, you add a little bit of oil. The hamburger is going to add just that little bit of fat. Working in real good. And there's onion flavor is going to be enhanced in here. I won't need to use any onion in this dish. But I'm going to use the same flavor palette for all of our dishes. So today we're going to make these for an appetizer, for shared appetizer. Yeah, because they are very big. So we're going to make this for a shared appetizer, and then we're going to have some meatballs and some manicotti. This rice was soaked, I'm going to just add a smidge of garlic, just for some flavor. And then I haven't, let me grab my salt and pepper here. Okay, this looks like a really nice consistency. So I'm just going to go ahead and start stuffing my peppers. Now remember, when the rice cooks, it's going to expand. There's plenty of room up under these lobes here for it to expand too. I'm just shoving the rice into this pepper. Yeah, that's pretty stuffed. So, for this, what we're going to do is, you need liquid for the rice to absorb. So we're going to use some chicken stock. I'm going to cover it with a can of tomato juice. And I'm going to temp that. There we go. All right, so now yeah, this is just vinegar, baking soda, and water. I know it does. It smells strong like vinegar, but it dries in a minute. Okay, so now I need eggs. Oh, it's the eggs, the most precious commodity. Oh my goodness gracious. Who would ever thought we'd be paying this much for eggs? Alright, so here, the hamburger. This looks good. Somebody cook something. Somebody cooked something earlier. Oh, jeez. Son of a monkey stick. I'm distracted because I'm telling you about the browner in the oven there. Smells like somebody's spilled some cheese on it and it's cooking. Yowza. Alright, so there's the egg. Alright. So now we've got the eggs, the breadcrumbs, the meat. Give it a pinch of salt and a pinch of pepper. We'll do some garlic in here, some onion, and some parsley. So you might want to use a couple of tablespoons of tomato paste and a dash of vinegar, or you could do like me and just use some ketchup. So there you go. This is going to be our meatballs. That is so weird. You know, I was gonna say, do you know how many cookie sheets I've got over here? So, yeah, I mean, I believe in making my life easy. I'm gonna put all these meatballs on that cookie sheet. And I make them a little bit smaller because I'm having manicotti. I don't want the meatballs to overpower the manicotti. I just want them to sit nestled right in between with a little bit of sauce on them. So it'll be 2 balls and a manicotti. No, it'll be like a stack of manicotti with a couple meatballs next to it. It's funny though. I like how you think. Alright. As soon as these get in the oven, I'm going to start on the cheese for the manicotti. This is my favorite bowl, so chances are I'm going to just oh yeah, these will be nice. They're a good consistency, they're good texture. It'll be a good bite. They are getting bigger. See them? They do get bigger and bigger. And you're like, oh, let's go for a tiny one now. Those ones were too big. They were just too big. Alright, so hello everyone, I'm Mama Lucy from Boston. If you're out there, Maya, hello and welcome. Nobody's chatting. Okay. Hold on, I was gonna share the screen, but I'm not doing that. Hello if you're out there. I'm Mama Lucy. I'm making irregular sized meatballs. Oh my goodness. Every meatball is its own individual shape and size. Thank you for the one like. Thank you. Thank you. Nobody likes me. Oh, thank you. Oh, my lovely God. Oh, mother of God. Alright. Just keep going. Keep going, girl. Alright. Isn't that what it's always like? When you're out there in the world, it's so hard sometimes to like trust new people with your heart or whatever, you know? That's one thing. I'm so lucky. I have such good friends, you know? I have a friend that, like, when I say, oh, you know, I messed this thing up, then she'll be like, well, you are who you are, and that's to be expected, you know? Like, in a way, like, yeah, we all have a weakness, you know? And, that doesn't make us villains. And sometimes it does make us a villain in other people's stories, right? I don't know. It's nice to have people around that appreciate who you are for who you are, you know? That whole fake it till you make it thing. I don't know how that went for people, but that is not my thing. I am who I am. So, I hope you are who you say you are, and that you're happy being who you are, and I welcome you to my space if you're here. Alright, I'm going to clean this up, throw those in the oven. So, the meatballs. That's it, they're going in the oven. Okay, so far in the oven we have a couple of stuffed red peppers and a couple of dozen meatballs. So that's good. We're off to a good start. We're off to a good start. Okay, now is the fun part. Alright, I've been waiting for this myself. So, hello world. Hello world. It's gonna be a brand new day. I hope everything's going away. And good night. This is what we're doing. I've got vanilla manicotti. Okay. Okay. There once was a farmer who took a young miss back of the barn where he gave her a lecture on horses and chickens and eggs. He told her that she had such beautiful manners and she really good and that wanted to take me washing and lots of sweet violets, sweeter than you, covered all over from head to toe. Okay, so I've got about half a pound of party food. It is easy. That's the fake one, but it's hello, birdies! So we're gonna give just a smidge of flavor to it because there's not gonna be any flavor in the sauce. It's just gonna be sauce. Everything can go away now. A smidge of pepper, a smidge of salt. All right, here we go. Yeah, some people do like to have mozzarella cheese. I'm not going to have mozzarella cheese on them, in this mix. I'm going to have the mozzarella cheese on top of them if I do that. Nobody, absolutely zero, is in my room. I'm just doing this for nothing.
Okay, I'm practicing anyway.
Yeah, you're good at it. Okay, so now we're going to take this bad boy. We're going to figure out where this tip's going to reach. Let's get a tip for it too, huh? Let's see. Something like that. You're amazing. You are more than welcome. Okay, so I'm going to try this one and see how it works. It doesn't have a coupler and everything. It's just a tap. Alright. So we hold the bag Put it down like this. Open it up. And begin to show the cheese. And knife it down. Okay. This is too large. That's what she said. Okay, that's all right. Oh, good God. All right. And thank God nobody's in the room to hear me. Yeah, because if I could be looking this clumsy ass on here doing this and still do it, so can you. That's the fact. I know, I went through a lot of these today. Alright, so this is what we're going to do. I'm going to open this sauce. Give this a spin. And see how it's filling up this manicotti here. Yeah, it's not coming out very good. I think it's this tip. It's alright, I got it out of the bag. Just to see. Here, we'll put it right in there. Come on, get out! Bam! Yeah, the tip is too small. The cut opening, that's alright. There you go. That one worked. We'll turn it this way. Oh, up, up. Okay. So that hole was too big, but the one that we made originally was too small, so we won't use the carrot. Okay. Okay. So I'm just filling manicottis.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so I've got meatballs in the oven and the stuffed peppers, so I have to. Okay. Well, nobody's here. Are you doing anything tonight?